Hi guys, it's Nimur here, and today I'm going to show you how to beat the first floor of the bird. We're going through everything you should do and what you should avoid doing. Also, I'm going to tell you what you should do if you're using a different team. Anyway, this is the team we're going to use, and I'm going to show you. I have the one Escanor is 6'6", as I already shown you, and obviously he has his cosmetics maxed out, and I'm using an attack crit set on him. You don't need perfect rolls, but you actually need the UR gear on most of your characters. Then I'm using the new Meliodas. He's 3/6. He doesn't have any cosmetics, as you can see, apart from the free ones. And he also has an attack crit gear. Again, you don't need perfect rolls. And I'm using Sariel as a link, just so that Meli will do more damage if he can crit. HP defense gear on Gowther. You don't need high good level, of course. And then red Matrona. She doesn't have any cosmetics apart from the free ones, just like Meli. And she has an HP defense gear, which, to be honest, could be a lot better, but that's what I'm going with. And it's completely fine because she doesn't take that much damage. I'm using Tarmiel so that she will heal more, and I'm using the HP recovery set. If you do not have this artifact set, you can use the single the one that will increase your single target damage. I do not have that set, but you'll be completely fine, at least for the first two floors. You'll be completely fine without this set. For the third floor, you probably need the HP recovery set. Other teams you could use are you want definitely a taunt unit. So Matrona is the best of the best. You could use also green Diane or blue Deri. Green Diane has a free turn taunt, while blue Deri can remove buffs, but her taunts last just for one turn. If you have Brunhild, it's probably better using her instead of the one, because you first floor will be a lot more easy. It will be easier than what it is with this team, since she has a Powerstrike ult. Also, if you do not have the HP recovery set, Brunhild's ult will can heal you, so it will make things easier. And if you do not have Traitor Meli, you could use either the Festival King we had recently, or the who else? The Margaret, the Festival Margaret. So let's jump into it. This run I recorded took me only 6 minutes, so this team is actually really fast. But the video is going to be a little bit longer because we're going through everything the beer does and what you should do if you're using a different team. So let's jump into it and let's see what you can do. Here, with this team, you actually want to proc Meli's passive as much as you can. So we'll start with a taunt. In this case, Matrona's taunt. and then we'll use 2 single targets, and we'll waste the pumpkin bombs from our Gowther. If you're what you always want to do is save up your Powerstrike card if you're using either Sariel or Brunhild. If you're using Meliodas, you want to save his Amplify card. And if you're only using the one as your DPS, you want to save his flood card. Note that the one will only be able to damage the bird on the 4th phase only if he crits. So it's a little bit hard to do this stage by using only the one as a DPS. If you're using Ludociel or Margaret, you actually want to save up your buff card and have a gold buff card for the last phase. With King instead, you actually want to put up his shield every turn. So, and also save his Powerstrike card for the last phase. So that's what you actually have to remember. So as you can see at this point, we have already beaten the first phase, and we have reached the second one. What you want to do is, once again, just save your cards. So your Powerstrike card, if you're using King and Sariel, Brunhild, you want to save your Flood card if Escanor is your only DPS, and if you're using Margaret, you want to have a level 3 gold buff for the last phase. Here I'm going to taunt once again because I do not want to waste any of the card I have in my hand, and I'm actually double ranking up my Meli. So I'm already good. I'm already completely fine for the last phase. This phase is really easy. There's nothing to be thinking of. You just need to prepare for the last phase. That's where the real thing comes. So here we're going to get one more stack on of Meliodas passive, so one more damage reduction, and we wasted that debuff from Gowther. Here we got a nice passive. As you can see, it's one of the best you can get here. Crit damage increase by if you remove his ultimate gauge. It's not that bad. Actually, the only passive you do not want to get here is the keen eyes, as you can see. It's basically Death Pierce passive, and that makes him that will allow the bird to crit you a lot of times. So if you get that passive, you probably want to reset. Here, remember that the bird can remove your buffs, so you either taunt every turn, because once he removes your taunt, he will start attacking your Gowther. Yeah. So you either use a taunt every turn or kill him as soon as you can. Anyway, I recommend to get into the last phase only when you're ready to go. Here I'm taunting once again because that's what because he removed my taunt and I need a taunt for the last phase. And since in the last phase the bird will actually have a really good defensive buff, which will allow him to be really tanky, and that's why I told you in the at the beginning to save your Amplify card of Meliodas, or your Powerstrike card, or your Flood card from Escanor, because these cards are the only skills that can actually damage him. Here, if you have Ludociel, you want to use that level 3 buff, and you just have to kill him as fast as possible, because you want to have a good amount of health for the second floor. So here I'm going to use Escanor's ult, and then I'm going to use first the level 1 skill, just so that I can get the last buff for I need for Meli, and then I'll use his gold card. If you're using Brunhild or King or Sariel, you just want to get kill as fast as possible with the Powerstrike card, and that's it. Unfortunately, my Escanor didn't crit him, so I didn't get the kill. But my draw is really good, so I'll still get the kill. I already have recorded the third floor video, so I actually went back and said I'm not gonna publish a video on the third floor without first making one on the first one. So this is how you beat the first floor. As you can see right now, my units have a nice amount of HP. Could be a little bit better, but it's fine with it. We're fine. We'll be fine. So that's what you want to do to easily beat the first floor of the bird. And as I just said, there's already a third floor video ready. So remember to like and subscribe so that you won't miss any new content. And see you next time.